Hey YouTubers, it's Rachel, aka Candy Pigtails. So I'm just here to talk, kind of just vlogging today. I look amazing today. Look at the eyes, the hair, it's all up and everything. Um, I so yesterday I was listening to Beautiful by Eminem. Like, lately I've been hard to reach. I've been too long on my own. Everybody has a private world where they can be alone. You know that song? Yeah, that song. I found a CD in my car with that song on it, and that song is my theme song. Like, that song, and then fucking Perfect by Pink. Those are my life songs. Like, they explain me to a T. It's ridiculous. So I put it in the CD, and that's the very first song I hear. I'm like, oh my god, like, I haven't heard this song in like years. Well, like a year, because I totally forgot about the song and like forgot that I had it on my CDs and all that. So I was listening to it, and like, it made me start thinking about writing a book. Like, I've always wanted to write a book since I was like really really little. Like, you know, when I was old enough to write and like make sentences into a story and able to do that. So I was thinking, I'm like, oh my god, I have to write my book. Like, you know, at least start on it, just because I need something. I need a project to do, since I was doing puzzles, I was making candy. You know, it's kind of just like a phases that I go through, and like right now it's kind of just writing my story. And so I was thinking about ways of doing it, and I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of go chapter by chapter of like people, and like what'll be strictly for school, what'll be for my mom, what'll be for my sister, my brother, my dad. You know, all like the people that I've crossed along in my path, kind of thing, and who have made me who I am today, and just kind of let all the truths out and just like show people like, hey, this is like the shit that I've been through, but I'm still here. I'm still making it. I'm still going through, like, just kind of like, it'll be like my life story slash like an anti-bullying kind of story, because that was like the biggest thing that I've always had to live through in my life, like, was just bullying and trying to fit in. And you know, at this point in my life, I know that, you know, I'm just trying to appreciate myself for who I am. You know, that I don't have to be perfect, because nobody is perfect. And I don't have anyone to, like, I don't have anyone. What is it? I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. That I don't have anybody to, like, tend to. Like, I don't have to be what they want me to be. I'm my own person. I make my own decisions, kind of thing, you know? Like, yeah, I still live at home and everything, and I have to still abide by my mom's rules, but, you know, as far as, like, what jobs I want and where I want to go in life and all that, it's up to me. Nobody else tells me how I should live my life. And, the whole bullying thing in the story, that's how I came up with the phrase of just breathe, and or stay strong and just breathe. Like, um that is my motto for life. Like, that's what I came up with, and I just want to show people that, like, message. Like, there's just a message behind it, and hopefully the book will help explain it and everything, and just people will know who I am and see what I've gone through, and know that, like, life is tough, but, you know, you're still able to make it through, that it does get better. It's not all bad stuff. Like, even when it is bad stuff, there's still good stuff to look forward to. There's still good stuff to, like, look at and everything, and I just want to get my message out to the world. So, yeah, I mean, so hopefully I'll start writing my book. I'm thinking about also getting back into poetry. I'm not sure. So if I write more poetry, I mean, I'm sure I could do a poetry slam and just, like, start reading some to you guys on another vlog that I'll do. Um, so yeah, that happened last night. So now I'm just kind of, like, thinking of ways to, like, start it and everything. Like, I guess starting it is probably the hardest part, just because you don't know how to start it. You don't know how to, you know, there's so many ways to catch people's attentions, and which one is right for me and all that stuff. And so I'm just thinking of all the basics as of right now, and then hopefully I'll start writing soon. I'm just so nervous because the truth is going to come out, and it's just hard because people don't like the truth. People don't like to hear what actually went on behind the scenes. My family, we were picture perfect, like other than losing my dad, but we had a loving mother, quote unquote. We had, each other and everything. So to the world, we looked good, like we were, good to go. But in behind the scenes, it's just so much stuff was going on, and I'm just ready to write that up and kind of like let it go. It's almost like coming to terms with what had happened to me and everything. So I just think writing this book is definitely, I have to do something in my life. And so yeah, I mean, hopefully that'll be start up soon, and I'll let you guys know what the progress is and everything. Other than that, I'm feeling really alone right now, like with no job and school at night. Like I get the whole day like in the house by myself, and it's kind of like I feel like a rat in my own house, kind of like a maze, just going through, like just walking back and forth, trying to find an exit. Just I can't, like it just sucks. Like I hate being this alone. And there's like, other than like finding a job or volunteering, that's like the only thing I can do. But like I want to volunteer, but then it comes down to gas. Like if I don't have a job to get money to pay for gas, there's no way I can volunteer because there's no shelters or anything close to my house in walking distance. So it's like I'm just stuck in my own house, and I'm just tired of it. Like I'm ready to just go out in the world, like start talking to people. Like I need a job so bad, but then it's like the lack of motivation of wanting to do stuff. Like I don't know, it's like something's just sitting there and holding me back, and I want to break through, but it's just so hard. It's like this barrier that's made of like 10 walls of concrete that's just stopping me. So I'm in the process of sending out resumes and everything, but life is just, it sucks as of right now. But I know something will come along, something better will come along. It always does. So yeah, I'm just feeling really alone. Like it just, like I'm like sitting here looking at the clock, like okay, well I get to leave in like a half an hour. My brother's coming home in like an hour, kind of thing. So I'm just thinking of like, when will I not be alone? I hate being alone. After being alone for so long, it's just, it messes with you. It truly does, and that's what it's starting to do. That's for sure. So yeah, I guess that's about it. That's just how I'm feeling as of right now. I got this week and next week left of classes, and then I only have 3 semesters left, and I'm graduating with a bachelor's degree, which is awesome. But it's the time between then of what I'm going to do in life, and that's just the hard part. So yeah, I just have class tonight and tomorrow. Not looking forward to tomorrow's class, but hey, it's whatever. Um, so yeah, I guess that's about it. So stay strong and just breathe. I'll talk to you guys later.